let's talk about this, Francisco. Co-main event, Orozco, 30 years of age, 35 for Reyes, 114 official weight for Orozco, 114 pounds for Reyes. And this is going to be very interesting. Here we go. We got the reach here, 1-inch reach advantage for Reyes, 6-5, same exact record for both of these girls. We're going to have some violence tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. And it's 5 rounds for the vacant LUX Fight League Strawweight Championship of the World. Señoras y señores, esta es la pelea coestelar de la noche. Y son 5 asaltos por el título vacante de peso paja de LUX Fight League. Presentando primero, en la esquina blanca, un especialista en artes marciales mixtas, récord profesional de 6 ganadas, 5 perdidas, una altura de 1,62 metros y un peso oficial de 114 libras. Presenting now, on the white corner, she's an MMA fighter, professional record of 6 wins, 5 losses. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, an official weight of 114 pounds. Fighting straight out of Ciudad de Mexico, she's Dianita Reyes. Su oponente, al otro lado de la jaula, en la esquina negra, un especialista en striking, récord profesional de 6 ganadas, 5 perdidas, una altura de 1,63 metros y un peso oficial de 114 libras. Presenting now, on the black corner, she's a striker, professional record of 6 wins, 5 losses. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, an official weight of 114 pounds. Fighting straight out of Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. She is the Killer Queen, Saray Orozco. The third inside the cage, la tercera sobre la jaula, Daniela Modad.
Wow, can't wait, Alex. This is going to be fun.
Let's see how well Dianita Reyes is able to really take this fight to the ground. And, you know, she's considered one of the best ground fighters in Mexico.
Let's go. We are all ready, and here we go. Welcome inside the black and gold cage. This is a strawweight championship of the world. The ladies are going at it. Saya Orozco, black and gold. Diana Reyes, white and gold outfit. Alex, what kind of fight are we expecting tonight?
Man, well, it's a striker versus grappler. You know, very, you know, we've seen this a lot in mixed martial arts. What makes it really interesting is how each fighter is going to adapt to each other's power.
Our star analyst, former bantamweight UFC fighter, Alex Soto. I am Francisco X Rivera. Glad that you can join us. Props to all of our great production team for making us sound and look good, and props to you for following on UFC Fight Pass as we're nearing the end of an amazing card.
That was a beautiful right hand there from Orozco. That landed, kind of staggered Reyes there for a second. Again, we got some exchanges already.
We're gonna go 5 rounds. Orozco already knows what it is to go the distance. She did in the final of Guerreras Lux against Tani Torres, coming out on the losing end of things. Good leg kick there by Saray Orozco. Dianita trying to come back.
Dianita Reyes needs to find a way to get this fight on the ground as soon as possible.
Another big leg kick. Yeah, she looks like a fish out of water. And we know Saray is packing a lot of power, so this fight might not even go the distance.
And you know what's interesting too is both these ladies are in their 30s. And they are looking fantastic in there. Oof, there's that big power right hand from Orozco.
Yeah. Saray, a veteran in the game already, 6-5. She's won 3 out of 4 LUX fights. The only one that she actually lost was the one for the championship. Oh, missing with the right hand.
Nice right hand, and there he goes. A nice connection there for Reyes.
Yeah,
picking up the
starting
striking.
to finally feel more comfortable.
Perhaps maybe those early round jitters, you know.
Yeah. Her first championship bout. She's 6-5, but she has 4 finishes. So just like Saray, we know she has some power. Big leg kick from Diana Reyes. Then punching in reverse, able to land one on Orozco. But Saray answers back with a leg kick.
Man, Orozco's just staying just outside of range and then countering, taking the center of the ring. Just staying right in there. Nice counter.
Yeah. And she follows with a combination and the leg kick. Another leg kick now on Dianita Reyes' end.
There you go. I'd like to see some feints there from Orozco.
Good left hand. And then finishes with a leg kick.
If Orozco's going to fight the counter exchanging and the counter game, she needs to throw some feints. She needs to have Reyes bite on some of these fakes. Nice combination there.
So Reyes originally fighting at 125. This is her first time fighting at 115. And this is a championship fight, so
wow.
Big task here in hand for Diana Reyes. Fans here inside the Pepsi Center start getting restless, but this is about 5 rounds. There has to be a lot of strategy involved. Good left from Orozco. She follows with the big kick.
Yeah, and she set that up with a nice stiff jab first. Once that landed, she threw that high head kick. She'll look for that again.
Yeah, Reyes is not afraid of going inside the pocket. It seems that her nose is bleeding already. Orozco trying to clinch.
Definitely don't want to clinch up against Reyes.
Yeah, but he turns her around just as you said that. Reyes trying to react there, throwing some knees. As Orozco in all her power trying to push Reyes against the wall. Reyes with some knees trying to react in the last 20 seconds of the fight. Here in the first of 5 rounds.
There's a nice knee to the body, and then followed up with a nice punch to the body. Interesting. Interesting first round.
So it seems that Saray brought her porra, her fan base. And we are ready to go for round number 2. What do you like about these two in the first round?
Well, so far, you know, I like that Orozco is really setting the pace here for the fight. You know, there's been some really brilliance in the exchanges. I'd like to see you be a little bit more active. I think the counter game is not. I don't think Reyes is playing that game. I think she's very well aware and is concerned about it as well. So it's kind of they're canceling each other out at the moment. I think if I see a little bit more aggression from Orozco's side, it would be. I think it would benefit her in this exchange. Now, from Reyes' point, I think Reyes needs to start closing the gap, really getting up, start working the cage and start working the ground. Let's get Orozco to the floor as soon as possible.
Yeah, let's not forget we're going 5 rounds here inside the black and gold cage. Alex Soto and yours truly, Francisco X. Rivera. Glad that you can join us inside the Pepsi Center in Mexico City. Saray, Orozco, and Dianita Reyes going for the vacant strawweight title of the world. Dianita trying to close the distance.
Oh!
And look at Saray turning on the power.
It's
4 punches in a row after the knee.
Yeah, it's almost as if they were both listening to me. I mean, Orozco turned it up, and then Reyes is going for that takedown now. And she's got a mouse around her left eye.
Yeah, but it seems that Orozco knows. She's aware. And she's going to defend that takedown. And come back like she did now. Yeah, Reyes seems to be in trouble.
Yeah, that eye is purple now. Oh,
Good
again.
steep jab once again. Swinging and missing, Dianita Reyes. So Orozco is from Guadalajara originally.
Okay.
Training at her own gym, Samurai, with her partner, Alan Dominguez. But part of her camp, she spent with Lobo Gym, with Alexa Grasso.
Oh, combinations are flying right now for Orozco. She's found her rhythm here.
Yeah, she's looking much better every time we see her up inside the cage. Saray Orozco.
Reyes did deliver a couple of pops on Orozco. That's good.
Yeah, there's no way she can close the distance, Alex. Reyes goes down.
There we go. Lets her up perfectly. Does not follow her down.
Yeah, very, very tough round and a half for Dianita Reyes.
You know, Reyes is still staying in the pocket, moving around, and she's been beat up a lot lately in this in the second round, and she's still doing very well.
2 minutes have gone by here in round number 2. Reyes tries to clinch. Orozco, however, overpowering her opponent, pushing her against the fence.
Nice
and
combination.
Then unleashing a barrage of punches.
And a return
Hard
from
ones,
Reyes.
by the way.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And not only that, but Reyes is also coming in hot right after that breakaway.
We're halfway through here in round number 2. We're going 5, just in case if these two go the distance. Saray just waiting and trying to use that reach advantage to her favor.
Nice combination there.
Yeah, now Orozco trying to pin her opponent against the cage once again. Good knee to the midsection. Reyes turns her around. She's been unable to work against Saray's power.
Wow.
And there's blood all over Reyes' face.
Yeah, look at Reyes' face. I mean, she's just getting beat up, and it almost looked like Orozco's throwing those combinations, and they look effortless.
Orozco keeps him pushing with the overhand right. Reyes trying to pin her opponent against the cage. Here we go, but Orozco counters. She's just too strong.
Oh, right on the breakaway, exactly.
Orozco going high with the knee. Had just over a minute left here in the second round.
There she is. She's stuck in a guillotine there. No. Beautiful.
Yeah, we haven't seen much from Diana Reyes. It's been a tough night for her so far. And Saray keeps on unleashing. Big knee to the midsection. Reyes trying to pin her opponent against the cage once again, but Saray just gets out time and time again.
Oh. Man, another right hand. These combinations from Orozco is just nonstop. Look at that pressure. It's just been the same since, you know, it's just been effortless almost. Not overcommitting, making sure, being careful, not letting Reyes wrap her up and take her for a takedown. And if she does, she gets punished.
Clinch from Orozco. 3 knees in a row. 4 now. 5. And she's letting go.
Man, she's looking good tonight.
Yeah, she's putting on a show.
Looks like the referees are taking a really close look, and the doctors are taking a close look at the ahead of her eye. There's a lot of people out there right now. Here's a right hand, just connecting beautifully. Great combinations. Blocks, beautiful. Right over the top, bink. Miss, counter. And that's exactly what Saray Orozco's been trying to do, is get Reyes in these exchanges and then beat her on the counters. And she's been executing it beautifully. Okay, referee's calling all the personnel out of there.
Oh.
She is still sitting down. They're gonna call this fight. No, she's still in it.
Yeah, she says, I'm ready. She started nodding. I'm like, yeah, I'm good.
I was blessed with a spare eye.
Yeah. Yeah, and you have to applaud that. Regardless of her being dominated so far by Orozco, you have to applaud the heart and the will from Diana Reyes.
Hey, like Jorge Masvidal said, you know, it's like there's always that chance to win. You just got to get it. Here comes the doctor and inspect that eyeball again.
There's just been so many fights. The one that comes to mind, Chi Congo at Pat Barry. When Barry was just winning, you know, overwhelmingly. And then Congo, while he's all rocked, he throws a punch and he knocks out Barry. Who knows? It can always happen.
All right, so right now, the cut man right now is worried that that thing's going to blow up. This is it. This is her only opportunity. I don't think she's going to come out of this round with that eye busted the way it is.
All righty.
So this is her, in my opinion, this is her Reyes' last round.
If you're Reyes, Alex, will you go 0 for nothing?
You have to go big right now. You have to, because you're not gonna get a fourth round with that eye like that.
All right, go big or go home.
Go big or go home right now. This is what she's got to do.
Venga. Saray Orozco, former title contender, in her black and gold outfit, while Reyes is dressed in white and gold. The beautiful outfits that our great LUX Fight League team puts together. You know I'm all about fashion and MMA, Alex.
Yo, absolutely. You're always tracking the latest trends.
That's right. Orozco with a big left hand. That jab has done a lot of damage on Diana Reyes, and that kick has as well. Yeah, tough night for Diana Reyes, fighting at 115 for her first time in her career.
And she's, man, oh, there's another right hand. It's just
went right into that eye.
Yep, right into it, attacking it, getting that eye, get that eye.
Yeah, and it seems like Orozco's just playing chess.
Another right hand.
Step by step, move by move.
Man, she's just getting outdone right now. I mean, Reyes has to do something different here.
Well, she's tried the takedowns. They have not worked. She's tried clinching, hasn't worked. She's trying, you know, reducing the distance, hasn't worked either.
I'd like to see more of that. I want her to see that. I want her to start getting some change in her. But if this fight continues this way, I mean, you got to think about the fighter's safety at this point. Oh,
Orozco just missed. That was a home run punch right there. Now Diana gets in the pocket, and he keeps on receiving some more damage there.
Yeah.
More punishment.
That's it, man. There's just no way. I've never seen an eye like that in a fight not get stopped.
Okay. So probably not the way we wanted to see a fight end, but
and you can see her complaining about the eye too. She was touching it and everything.
Our resident doctor, Rogelio Martinez Wagner, always doing a tremendous job looking for the safety of our fighters. It's got to be tough having that conversation, Alex.
You're not going to quit. A fighter's going to say no.
Oh, my goodness. The first look I get.
See, the doctor's looking at that. He's saying, okay, do I have an orbital break here? I don't have an x-ray machine. You know, is it swollen? Can you still see? It could be an orbital, you know. I mean, that doctors are always they're always siding on caution, right? On the side of caution.
And you know what? I know Rogelio well. I've actually been a patient of Rogelio, so I know he's always going to be looking for our best interest. And sometimes we as patients, especially you as fighters, as you said, you guys are stubborn, right? You never want to lose.
No, you will die.
But Rogelio is very good at what he does, very elaborate when talking to patients. So I guess at this point, without us being able to read lips, they're trying to make her come into her senses, right?
Whoa, we still got to fight, Francisco.
Okay.
Sign him up.
Props to Diana, man. Props to Diana.
Wow.
She's still out there. She still has a chance. Limping a little bit as well. Those leg kicks have been killer also.
You know, you can just see the difference in the power of Saray Orozco. The combinations are connecting. Reyes is getting lit up, and I'm not seeing any difference.
Wow. Orozco with a big right hand, crossing Diana Reyes.
And connecting with those left hooks. Pop, pop.
We're halfway here in the third round. Orozco just keeps him going. And now we're able to get to the end of the third. It does not guarantee that we'll be able to come back for the championship rounds.
Here we go. Is Saray Orozco's going to finish her off here or what? That's going to be the question. We've got 1 minute and 50 seconds left. But you know what? Reyes' heart is incredible. She's staying in the pocket. She's still staying right in front of Saray Orozco, eating everything she's had to give, and she's still attacking.
Yeah. Going with the leg kick there. And that left thigh is also very swollen. She's having some trouble going forward, but, you know, she's a guerrera.
She is. She really is, man. Wow. You know, the heart of Reyes is, you know, is of a fighter, 100%. Look at her. Staying in the pocket. One eye.
Yeah, one eye on the prize. One eye on the belt. That's all she can do. Resist right there and says, you know, I just want to keep him going. That's what she's been saying to the doctor, to the referee, and to Saray. As Orozco crosses her big with the right hand.
Yeah, that eye got hit a few more times there. Yeah, she can't even see there.
Yeah, and Orozco keeps on insisting there, trying to go to the right eye. Stiff jab again. We're approaching the last few moments of round number 3. Spinning back fist in a desperate attempt from Diana Reyes. Here's the horn, and I don't want to say we're going to round 4 yet. Let's just see. Here's Dr. Wagner once again. And if we can get a good look at the left eye, it's just bad.
Man, I just don't see this thing going, but I mean, I was wrong already, you know, but she's getting lit up. I mean, she's getting lit up. This fight honestly should be stopped. I mean, if I was in her corner, I'd be like, hey, listen, you're not giving me anything different. I'm not seeing any changes. I'm not seeing any progress. And your eye is completely shut, man. I mean,
yeah, when does it get to a point where the corner comes say, you know what?
Yeah, you have to call it.
Yeah, this is it. It's really not what a fighter wants to see. It's not what the corner wants to do, obviously.
No.
You worked so hard, months of hard work, and you don't want to just throw a towel to say the expression.
Gosh, look at that.
That's the first good look that we get.
She can't see. She can't see. This is over, dude.
My goodness.
Oh, no, she can see.
Barely. Yeah, and that's the same thing the doctor's saying.
Yeah.
You can't carry on like this.
I think they're calling it. Oh, the doctor left the ring.
Yeah. But yeah, once again.
That's it, ladies and gentlemen.
All righty. Saray Orozco, you're the killer queen. Dynamite with a laser beam. Big hug, big kiss. The prime couple of LUX Fight League celebrating up inside the cage. What a victory for Saray, for her team. We've seen her compete for a long time. And just what an amazing feeling to be able to carry your partner up around the cage.
Yeah.
What an effort, by the way, from Saray.
Man. Man, you can tell she worked a lot for this. You know, it means a lot to them. Just all that work.
Yeah, solid victory for Saray Orozco. Overwhelming. And unfortunately, it doesn't shine as much as if she had finished the fight or we have gone the distance and she had, you know, seen her hand raised at the end. Oh, it's a stoppage. It is what it is, but you know, it's got to taste the same regardless.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. You know, she won this fight handedly. There was no reason for that fight to continue.
Righty, so we're gonna have the president of LUX Fight League, Jose Joe Mendoza. Look, he has 2 belts, and one of them will be awarded to Saray Orozco. Props to Joe and his amazing team. What a way to bring a family together. And man, it's shiny. Remember we held it the other day and you were like, no, you have to hold it this way. You have to hold it on your shoulder. And look at Saray. First of all, she's gonna go as a pro. Give regards to Dianita. It's gotta be tough for Reyes, but now it's all about being professionals. And now she's gonna celebrate.
Man, here we go.
Señoras y señores, la referee Daniela Modad ha detenido el combate al finalizar el tercer asalto. Ladies and gentlemen, the referee stopped the fight at the end of the 3rd round to declare the winner due to a medical detention and new LUX Fight League strawweight champion of the world, Saray, the Killer Queen Orozco.